Just tell me it's gonna be okay. Thank you. Hi guys, it's Adria. Welcome back to my channel. I have my stuffed animal friends with me today. Forget your name. Una Karina, Freddie Mercury. Oh, Thomas Edison, sorry. Okay.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine.
So for today's video, I'm gonna be telling a story that I've actually told before, and if you've been here a while, you may remember this story. Maybe we'll update it. I'll see if I can get some new info on this. The last version of this story that I did got a lot of hate. I was talking about how my teacher went to jail for being a pedo, not fake. The biggest thing people gave me hate for was that I laughed during the video. Like, I thought it was funny. I laugh at inappropriate times. I'm sorry. That's how I cope with life. Maybe I did laugh a little too much in that other one, but I was a nervous wreck, and it was more like, I'm shocked. I'm laughing because my teacher is in jail and I can't believe that this is happening. What? Obviously I'm not laughing because he's a pedophile. Are you kidding me? Who do you think I am? So let's make a long story short. Here's the timestamp of when she actually talks about the topic. My 6th grade teacher, I actually really liked him. He was my favorite teacher at the time. I liked him mainly because his classroom was very clean. I was a child with OCD, and to have a teacher that kept a vacuum cleaner in their room was very much appreciated for myself. I mean, he had like Bath and Body Works soap at our sink. If a kid would like cough into their hands, he'd be like, go wash your hands. He was very just like that, and I'm like, thank you, thanks. There were kids that would talk crap about him and be like, I don't know, man, he's kind of creepy, he's kind of weird. In the back of my mind, I'm like, you know, I can kind of see why they think that. You know, I'm in 6th grade. I'm still relatively naive. I'm still naive. I'm 24 and I'm still like, oh, people are so good. No, you know what? No. No, people are pretty much bad, aren't they? The weirdest thing he probably did while he was my teacher was on Halloween, he dressed like Fred Flintstone. His costume was very short. A mini skirt on a man. Please don't bend over, man. I still have a picture of him somewhere. I have a picture of him in a photo album somewhere of him on Halloween because my Nana took a picture of it. Like, Nana, thank God, okay? Thank God for disposable cameras, and thank God that my Nana took a picture of him on Halloween. My one sister had him for math, I think, and she was like, did you ever notice that he does this weird thing? He'll like go like, but he would like always do that, and it wasn't a cough or anything. He would just randomly just be like, he was also very smiley. He was like, ooh, your girl just like cracked all her ribs. So, okay, but he was always really nice to me. That was the year I had my knee injury. I was missing a lot of school. One time I had really bad allergies and he gave me permission to like wear my sunglasses all day. And then one time my mom had a conference with him and she stayed there talking to him for like an hour, and I'm sitting in the hallway. I can't remember a time I wasn't in this hallway. A few years after that, he got promoted to go be an assistant principal at a different school. He was really smart. He was a good teacher, which is kind of what makes this story so like, why'd you mess up your life so badly? Oh, and another thing, in my other video, people were like, why don't you just say his name if it's like a public record? I mean, you could easily find out what his name is. I'm just not here to name drop. I'm not gonna do that. Obviously, people that know me know who it is. Obviously, you could probably just figure it out, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get sued. I wish this was a fake story. I said this before and I'll say it again. I wish I was making this up. I wish this didn't happen. I wish a child's life wasn't ruined because of this man. I wish, but that's not how it is. Honey. I hate it when people call me honey in a condescending way. Like, please don't. So, this was 2009 or 10, I think. I think it was about 2010. I remember one day hearing he was on the news. What? I'm sorry, what? My teacher is on the news? Let me see if I can find that video again. See, I have receipts. I filmed my TV when it happened.
That's when police say he befriended a 13-year-old male student, and that relationship took a serious and they say sexual turn. Found in possession of a loaded gun, which he did have a permit to carry. and also cocaine.
And I remember in the news report, I found it so funny because they called him the 30-something-year-old man with a Justin Bieber haircut, and I just couldn't get over that. Accurate, my life. Okay, but anyway, former vice principal sentenced for sexting teen students. Now, former vice principal at blah 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 middle school is headed to state prison for at least 2.5 years for having improper contact with 2 male students at the school. Alright, so the judge told the teacher he offended the weakest members of the community, our youth, and he has shaken the fiber of what we want our children to believe about their educators. Yeah, like, that's so sad. I just think about, I guess there was 2 boys. I thought there was only 1. This is honestly news to me. 2.5 to 5 years behind bars, followed by 2 years of probation. I guess the teacher admitted to sending sexually explicit text messages and having sexual conversations. He also pleaded guilty to cocaine possession charge. Yeah, see, I remember laughing about that in my other video because I just couldn't believe that was just such a bizarre thing to me. I guess that's when he had his sentencing, was 2011. I guess he would be out of jail by now then? Yeah. He'll never work in a school again, or honey. That's just so weird to me that someone that was my teacher, you know, for an entire school year, I sat in a room with someone that was a criminal. That's just so weird. And in my other video, people were pissed that I was like, that could have been me. They're like, well, no, it couldn't have, because he liked boys. I mean, that could have been me, because have you ever been so close to a situation where it's like, that could have been me, even though it wasn't? But I don't know, people are like, well, that's selfish to say that. It's just, I was so close to that, okay? I was so close to that terrible situation, and it's kind of scary in retrospect, but I can't. It's so hard, especially when someone seemed like such a good person and then something like this happens. Like, oh my gosh, recently, Puck from Glee, alright? Any of you guys grow up watching Glee? He killed himself. He was about to go to prison. I watched Glee last weekend and I just, like, I can't. I cannot. It's not the same. My childhood is just ruined. I can't. Like, can something from my childhood not be tainted in some way? Can that happen? So then when this story all broke out, I remember like all these kids that I went to elementary school with on my Facebook just being like, I so knew it. It seemed like kids kind of knew it, especially the boys. The boys were always like, he always sat the boys at the front. And you know what's also weird is that he was the teacher in the room with the guys for the puberty video, and thinking about that makes me want to barf. That's like, oh my gosh. And I know people are gonna find something in this video to be offended by, but you know what? I think he taught the boy how to please yourself. I'm trying to be vague so that this video doesn't get flagged like my other one. And he would give him $1 every time he told him that he did it. I guess he was sexting him. I think he became like close friends like with the boy's family. Like he would take him to baseball games and he gave him an allowance. And I remember hearing all that on the news. Not something you want to happen. I hate stuff like this, man. Like, it's so just, why? Why would you do this? And I've been watching a lot of To Catch a Predator lately on YouTube, and a lot of them are teachers, and that just makes me so upset because it's like, why? No. 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 Let me see if I can find an update. Maybe. Oh, here's one from 2016. New sentencing. Is this a video? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Is this a video? Ah! I'm scared, wait. Ah!
Former middle school vice principal accused of sending lewd text messages to former students, 13-year-old boys, may get his sentence reduced. The state to corruption of minors and cocaine possession, and was sentenced to 30 to 60 months in prison in May of 2011, which could get him out of prison as early as this month. A new sentencing date has not been set.
It's weird because I was in 6th grade in 2006, and even still, I can't get over it. I'm not over it. I'll never be over it! It's creepy, it's weird, it's I thought I was done filming, but I just found this article, and this is complete news to me, so I thought it was important to include in the video. I'm so disgusted right now. Yeah. Creepy Bieber lookalike busted in sexting case. My whole philosophy is about getting to know people and each child on an individual level. Oh wow, he took the boy on ski trips, worked out together, gave him an allowance and purchased him gifts. As cops were preparing to arrest him, he contacted the police, last Tuesday to claim that his cell phone had a virus that had inappropriate text messages sent to a former student. Oh my gosh. Okay. I hope that you guys enjoy it. I hope you didn't enjoy this, okay? I didn't enjoy this. This sucked. Not funny, for the record. I wanted to retell this story because a lot of you guys were like, what happened to the story about your teacher being a... Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you enjoyed, don't forget to give it a like or something, and there's a playlist up here of more Storytime videos. If you guys like this, I can definitely do more. I know you guys are like, don't stop doing Storytimes. I know I kind of stopped it for a little bit there, but maybe I'll dig up some old tea of my life. I will see you guys again real soon. Until then, panda hugs. I love you, panda fam. Bye!